You are listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson.
Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast. And today is May 29th, 2025, and isn't it an interesting time to be alive? If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to youtube.com/hellocupcakeitsme to check out the YouTube channel, updated every Wednesday and Saturday. And then head on over to hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the blog that is updated sporadically. And make sure that you follow me on all the different social medias and check out my book at Carpe Diem Scroto. That is www.cdsthebook.com. So, how is everyone? I am very frustrated because I just spent the last half an hour, 45 minutes, recording an entire podcast to find out that my goddamn microphone died 11 minutes into the podcast. And so what you're hearing me opening right now in the background, that crunkling noise, is my lunch. I have nori seaweed that I am having for lunch. So a friend of mine gave me a whole bunch of it, like a whole box full, and so I'm enjoying that, drinking some coffee, eating some trail mix, just, enjoying the day. That podcast that I had created was very anger-filled. So I'm actually kind of glad that things did not fully get recorded, and it gave me a chance to get it off my chest. But I am going to go over some of what I just talked about, what I thought was being recorded for the podcast. So, recently I have been dealing with a lot of stupidity, and a lot of people being very loud and very wrong. And you guys know that I am a mental health, I'm a student of mental health. I am a mental health provider, and I am a certified peer counselor, as well as being in therapy myself. And so, all that being said, I'm also an advocate for the LGBTQIA2S plus community also. And I've been dealing with a lot of people lately that have just been very loud and very wrong on multiple fronts, and people claiming that things are wrong because, oh, it's a mental illness, it's this, it's that, it's whatever else. And it's like, no, it used to be classified as a mental illness, but, things change. People used to think that it was okay to put mercury in your vaccinations. People used to think that, oh, you're having this or that go on with you, it's because you have too much blood in you, so let's put some leeches on you, or let's drill some holes in your head and let you bleed out. We're allowed to advance medically and scientifically, so, being gay, lesbian, or transgender may have at one time been labeled as a mental health illness or issue, but it is no longer. And, with every study out there, of course you're going to find two studies that say that it is a mental health issue. But when it comes to studies and surveys like that, it depends on who holds the purse. If I'm controlling the purse and I want you to find definite proof that what I say is right, that research is going to say what is right by my standards. If somebody else is holding the purse strings, they're going to find that everything that I found to be right is going to be wrong. So right, wrong, or indifferent, and regardless of how you feel about whatever, at the end of the day, it's just people wanting to live. Okay? They want to live their best life. Them being transgender has no direct effect on you. There's that whole argument of, well, biological men do not need to be in women's spaces. Well, you know, having friends and family who are transgender and gay and lesbian and whatever else in between, I understand the differences. A man who is transgender and transitioning into a female typically does not find females attractive. They want to be with men. However, there are those few occasions where the person is transitioning into the opposite sex of what they are born as and end up being gay or lesbian or even bisexual. So, one of the arguments that I have recently gotten into is one of the schools in my area decided that they were going with federal mandates regarding transgendered students in sports. And the state said that they would not be following the mandate. So this school is following the mandate. And this school has a very small population. And within that population, the towns that school serves have a very small, close-knit community. So not only is this causing problems and issues at a school level, but this is also furthering separation, division, and everything else on a personal level. Because you go to the local grocery store, you walk in there, everybody knows everyone. There's literally 0 degrees of separation in this area. Everybody is related to everyone. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone has dated everyone. Everyone has a baby with someone. Like, there's absolutely no degree of separation. And people that you wouldn't even expect to know one another have children with one another. Like, I just found out that one of my really good friends had a child with this this guy he was homeless and he's a hardcore alcoholic. Never would have put 2 and 2 together because they're total night and day opposites. And I would never have known her daughter to be this man's daughter. So that completely blew me away, but at the same time not surprised because, well, the 0 degree of separation rule here where I live. So anyways, I gotta learn to stay out of the comment section because that's what's getting me into some trouble. Is I'm getting in the comment section and correcting, this is the key term, correctly correcting those people that are quote-unquote standing on business and saying shit with their whole chest and not knowing what they are actually talking about. So my new thing to tell people is, okay, show me your dissertation or your published works or even where you're getting your information from based on the subject at hand. And when I talk about things, I am giving articles from Psychology Today, the Mayo Clinic, the National Institute for Mental Illness. I'm giving it from the UK institutes of whatever. I'm giving it from Cambridge, Harvard, Stanford. I'm coming with receipts. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I know. This is what I'm coming from. And people are just so blissful in their ignorance and their lack of wanting to be educated, because I know what I know and you can't tell me otherwise. So, yeah, dealing with that. And just, I don't care if you believe that it's a mental health issue or if it's a mental illness. The fact of the matter is, 9 times out of 10, what actually constitutes as a mental illness is not a mental fucking illness. Plain as simple. End of discussion. So, yeah, dealing with that, dealing with people who are attacking the LGBTQIA2S plus community. I always have to remember all of that. And for those of you playing the home edition that don't know anything about the gay community, that's lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, intersex, LGBTQIA, asexual, and 2S plus. That's two-spirited for the indigenous Native American persons, and plus meaning everyone else. And I know that a lot of people are like, why do we need like the whole alphabet community or whatever? But it's about representation. It's about being seen. It's about being heard. It's about being known. Okay. You all know that I am an ally for the community, that I am an advocate for the community, and that I am an activist for the community. I sign a lot of petitions. I go to a lot of marches. I go to like town hall meetings, the whole 9 yards. So, anyways, I have a lot of friends and family that are members of the community. And so these laws are affecting my loved ones. And a lot of the laws and stuff that are coming down the pipeline are affecting people. A lot of the changes to SNAP and Medicare, Medicaid, and things like that are affecting a lot of people. They're talking about like taking away income-based student loan repayments, which directly affects a lot of the people that I know who have gone to college and hadn't take out student loans and so on and so forth. My sister being one of them. And a lot of people are all like, well, just pay your fucking loans. Well, there's a great deal of people who have gone to college and had to take out student loans that are barely living fork to mouth. Now you add in the fact that they are married and have children and all these other stuff. How the hell is somebody supposed to take care of all of that? So, there's absolutely no reason why student loans should not be forgiven. There's absolutely no reason why student loans are so goddamn predatory. You should not walk across the stage and walk into crippling, lifelong debt that you can in most cases, never get out of. With other loans, you could do bankruptcy or whatever, it fucks with your credit for 7 years, but it goes away. You cannot do that with a student loan. An 18-year-old who has absolutely no knowledge of the world or how finances or whatever works can walk into a bank and apply for a $200,000, $350,000 student loan, show that they got accepted to the school, whatever, and literally be signing their life away. But that same student, that same person can go in there at any age with an entire business loan or an entire business plan, ask for a loan, and be denied that loan. Make that make sense. Not everyone is academic. Not everyone has the ability to run a business. But you want an educated populace, but you don't want to help make that populace educated. Upper graduation is the only time that you should have to pay for school. That's your doctorates. Okay? Undergraduate, bachelor's, and below, that should be free. I'm sorry. Whatever. And if you are a vet, your schooling should be paid for 100%, no ands, ifs, or buts. Your medical should be paid for 100%, no ands, ifs, or buts. Like, you serve your 4 or 6 years in the military, and you should be taken care of for the rest of your life. Plain and simple. But that's not how life works, and that's not how this country works. So anyways, outside of all of that, I've been having a really, crappy last couple of days. I have been sleeping a lot, and yesterday I had absolutely nothing to do, thank God, but I got up and I was barely able to keep my eyes open again. And I finally broke down and I drank an energy drink, and whatever was in that energy drink fixed me. I felt normal, I felt awake, I felt just good. And it was a Wired X344 something or another. I'm just I don't give a damn. I need something to wake me up. Because having ADHD, caffeine usually puts me to sleep. And for whatever reason, energy drinks don't put me to sleep. They keep me awake. And I think it's because of the B12 and the B6 and the other vitamins and stuff that they put into it. But anyways, I felt great after drinking that. And I was able to get some stuff done around the house that I've been wanting to do for a while. And I actually was able to go to bed at a decent hour, and I even woke up 15 or 20 minutes before my alarm this morning, and I'm still going at almost 1 p.m. at the time of recording this. So, feeling pretty damn good about myself, and I have things to do later on this evening, so I'm hoping that this will continue on through until tomorrow, or until tonight, when I'm meeting up with my niece, and we are going to go hang out at the bar and listen to some music and just spend some quality family time together. But yeah, oh my gosh. On book-related news, I have not done too much work on the second installation of Carpe Diem Scroto. I am in the process of getting ready to get Carpe Diem Scroto Part 1 revised. So there's going to be a second edition. I don't know when that's going to be released as of yet. I still gotta talk to the new editor and figure out their schedule and when they're going to be able to do whatever. and then send them over the work files and go from there. So, yeah. So that's life in a nutshell as of right now. And I hope that you all are doing well. And I really wish that the first podcast that I sat down to record would have recorded all the way through, but it was my own fault for not making sure that my stupid microphone was charged up. So I recording on my Blue Snowball microphone right now. I think it's the Blue Yeti Snowball, whatever. I have the Blue Yeti Nano, but I couldn't find the cord for that, and I was like, you know what, I'm not even going to worry about hooking that one up, because this is the one that I was using for the longest time before I got the wireless lavalier microphone that I have been using. So anyways, yeah, I hope y'all are doing well, and I'm going to go ahead and let it go from here. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. And like I said at the beginning, make sure that you follow me on all the different social medias. Check out the YouTube channel and the blog. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.
Hey you. Tired of mental health books that feel like homework or therapy sessions in disguise? Carpe Diem Scroto is not that book. Written by author Michael Peterson, utilizing his own personal mental health journey, it's your daily dose of clarity, humor, and healing, designed to meet you exactly where you are. Whether you're sipping coffee in chaos or taking a quiet minute for yourself, this book gives you real, raw tools to reframe your day, your mindset, and your life. Unlike anything else on the market, Carpe Diem Scroto blends personal storytelling, practical mental health strategies, and a keep-it-real attitude that makes self-work feel like self-empowerment. Use it daily, share it with a friend, or grow at your own pace. Ready to reclaim your day with bite-sized brilliance? Head to www.cdsthebook.com to grab your copy or learn more.
Thank you so much for tuning in. You have been listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson. Please make sure to check back often as new episodes are released bi-weekly. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to send a message to hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. And until next time, stay happy, safe, and keep doing the best you can with what you have been given.